All right, today we are jumping into a really fascinating story. It's a piece of modern folklore, a myth that wasn't born from some ancient text, but from a series of online videos in the small town of Welshpool, Wales. And it all kicked off with one single cryptic comment. That's it. That's the sentence that started the whole thing. A simple, almost whispered observation. I can see red eyes. Is there a panther in the tree, Martin? One little line that ended up sparking an entire mythology. I mean, think about it for a second. A panther prowling the streets of a Welsh market town? It sounds kind of nuts, right? And yet, that one absurd question is what grabbed the hold of a community and inspired them to build a whole new world. You see, that one comment about red eyes in a tree, well, it wasn't just some throwaway line. It was like a seed that grew into this huge collaborative legend, built bit by bit in real time. And let's be super clear here, we're not actually investigating a real animal. What we're looking at is something way more interesting. It's a creative act. It's the birth of a myth, and it's all being documented as it happens. This is basically folklore for the digital age. So who exactly is this creature at the heart of the whole story? Okay, let's put on our cryptozoologist hats for a minute and get to know the panther himself. Everybody meets Jeremy. You see, this isn't just a panther, it's Jeremy the panther. The lore very quickly gave him a name, a home at Powys Castle no less, and even a daily routine. He's not just an animal, he's a full-blown character. And the level of detail is just incredible. Jeremy is not some feral beast. He has hobbies, a job collecting shopping carts, very specific musical tastes, and he's even been on TV. It's these totally bizarre, human-like traits that make the myth so compelling. By making him a little more like us, he becomes way more interesting than just some big cat up a tree. So, let's see how all these little details build a picture of his daily life. This is really where the legend comes alive, mixing the wild with the wonderfully mundane. Just look at his diet. It's a perfect example of how this myth gets built, because it's so specific, and sometimes it doesn't even make sense. He loves a chicken tikka masala, but a vindaloo is apparently too hot. It, quote, blows his tail off. And yet he can handle a fall curry because he likes hot stuff. Of course, he doesn't eat his greens, but he does love pork scratchings. These are literally the field notes of a modern legend being written. And of course he has a favorite pub. He goes to the Angel. But not just for a pint, no. This is where his social life happens. He's there for the music and, very importantly, for a little romance. And here's the thing. Jeremy isn't a lone wolf or a lone panther. What started as just a single pair of red eyes in a tree has totally exploded into a complex and thriving community. 21. That's right. That is the estimated number of panthers now said to be living in and around the town. We're not talking about one cryptid anymore. This is an entire clan, a panther dynasty. And here they are. A full family tree is starting to take shape. You've got the retired elders, Granny and Granddad. You've got the kids, like Tilly, whose name is a shout-out to the movie Matilda. It's a world that's being built from all these little personal touchstones. And they aren't just names on a list. They have their own distinct personalities. So you have Jeremy the original. He's a bit more traditional. But then you have Kai. Kai is the wild one. He's the one who eats the hottest curry, loves a zinger burger from KFC, and will apparently just drink Carolina Reaper sauce. These are the details that give the whole story its depth. But the world building doesn't stop with the panthers. The creative energy has just spilled out everywhere, populating the entire region with a whole menagerie of strange and wonderful creatures. It's basically a map of local mythology now. Go to Newtown, and there's a bear living on the roof of the shopping center. Over in Shrewsbury, they've got some kind of anaconda rattlesnake python hybrid. Oswestry has Douglas the orangutan. Each town is getting its own local legend, creating this incredible shared universe. And it all came from that one comment about red eyes. And back in Welshpool, Jeremy's life is packed with relationships. He's got friends like Sid the Swan and Kevin the Kangaroo. He's got rivals like the local badgers. He even has a working relationship with roosters. They're his alarm clock, so they are officially off the menu. So after all this incredible world building, what are we left with? As we wrap this up, the story kind of shifts from the what to the why. Why does a story like this take hold in the first place? And here's the real takeaway. The whole point of the Welshpool Panther isn't to find an animal. The joy is in the telling. It's about community, it's about inside jokes, and it's about the pure, simple fun of making something up together. A quote from the source videos really says it all. It's a mystery. It's just a perfect looping summary. The mystery is the point. It's not supposed to be solved, it's supposed to be savored and added to. And that leaves us with one final thought. The Welshpool Panther proves that folklore isn't just ancient history, it's being created right now in the most unexpected places. So the next time you hear a strange story about your hometown, maybe you should lean in a little closer. You might just be witnessing the birth of a brand new myth.